So I'm sitting at the airport yesterday, Sunday, getting my day started. Had a lot of Amazon reviews I did Saturday and Sunday and got those all up and going. And so I'm sitting at the airport in the queue. I caught a ride going towards the airport. I was in good spirits. You know, it was a $13 ride, $8 tip, $22 to start the day. Let's go. As I'm sitting there and the Uber, the rides are coming through. They're so bad. And I get this one request comes through. It was going to Naples, 103 miles for $70. Wasn't no way I was going to take it. But don't think it didn't cross my mind for a hot second just to get some FSD footage. Hell no, it ain't enough money. Anyway, the point is, I'm sitting there chilling. I got two guys walk by me. They come tap on the window. And they're like, bro, look at your tire. Now, I just did the rear two tires, brand new. $495 for both of them, right? On the car, $495 out the door with Uncle Sam. The front two, got so much more mileage left on them, it's not even funny. But this one over here, yeah, 5.5 pounds PSI. Never even knew it. Because my sending units, after a Tesla update, all of a sudden all 4 of my units went bad. I don't know what the hell that is. I got to go schedule an appointment, let them reset them. Anyway, 5.5 pounds PSI. I'm like, all right, let's get out the pump. We get out the pump, we pump it up. I'm like, shit, Sunday evening, good thing I didn't take that ride to Naples. I waited a few minutes, called my buddy Lazzy. I was like, all right, Lazzy, because he's got a tire plug kit. And anyway, make a long story short, we meet up. We can't find the hole. Like, don't make no jokes, but we cannot find the hole in the tire. We're driving back and forth. We got the water bottle out. We're looking for the bubbles. Was no bubbles. Oh, excuse me. So, you know, I limp home, call it a day, one ride. And I'm like, God dang. It's like when you finally start getting a couple ducats put away, you get punched in the face. But what do I always say? Right? And this is why Eddie got mad at me. What do I always say? I say it to everybody. Be thankful that you got it to do it rather than not having it to do it. Does that make sense? And I got home. I had to put a piece of can of Fix-A-Flat in the car, which if you've ever used Fix-A-Flat, the can, the shit never works. You get about that much of that can out of there, and they charge you $20 for the fucking can. Fuck you, Fix-A-Flat, you thieves. Anyway, limped home. Didn't have to put any more air in the tire. Came out 10 o'clock last night, checked the tire, it was down about 10 PSI, no big deal, pumped it back up, but it wasn't 5.5 PSI. So maybe the Fix-A-Flat helped a little bit. Anyway, get up this morning, 25 PSI, okay, we only lost 15 PSI overnight. Just went and got the tire done. I say all that to say this. Be grateful, man. It sucks. It sucks when you got to put out money that you don't want to put out, that you barely got or you just got there. It sucks. But be grateful you got it. And keep moving forward. Now it's 12:38 in the afternoon. And yes, my ass is out. The apps are open. I got to try to make $250. Shit. Well, I'm sitting here charging. You know, I turned on the app this morning. My whole game plan was I was going to work last night, try to make $150. Then get home early, get up, go work the first day of school. We had school starting here in Broward, Fort Lauderdale, Palm Beach, Boca Raton, right? School started. Guess what didn't start? There was no surge. No surge anywhere. Like, what? How is there no surge on the first day of school? That didn't happen just because nobody's taking Uber or Lyft. That didn't happen because everybody all of a sudden bought a car. And then today, Uber stock price shot up like $77. And I went to read why that was. I asked Grok about that, and Grok was like, "Well, one of the hedge funds moved them to a franchise pick, and raised their stock price from 100 to 110 or something like that." And I'm like, "Come on, Grok, you know that's bullshit. You know that's bullshit." Anyway, app is on. I ain't getting no trip radars, no requests. But being that it's 1:30 now, 13:37 for my military personnel. Being that it's 1:30 now, got about another hour before this school session is going to end. And we're going to see if we're going to get some premier teen rides and that kind of thing going on here. I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see how this plays out this first week. Maybe people ain't back yet. Maybe school's starting too early. I don't know. It's August 10th, dude. Like when I was in school, we didn't go back to school till after the 3 day. What's coming up? Memorial Day. No, Labor Day. Until after Labor Day weekend. Good news is we got a couple of trips in for like $52. Bad news is we only got a couple of trips in for like $52. It is God blessed slow out here. And like I said, I know school started today, but then I was talking. I had a young man, I had to take him to go to his little football practice at one of the private schools, and they don't go back to school until the 25th. So I guess his public schools are in on the 10th. Regulars, and then the rest of the schools in, charters and whatnot, on the 25th, which also lines up with the two universities we got up here, Lynn and FAU. They start back, I think, on the 20th or the 22nd, something like that. So, still a couple of weeks away, but God bless, it is. Is that many drivers out here? No way. It might be. Shit, it might be. So I'm here to get the VIP. I've been listening all day. I don't know how many of you folks are into the YouTube space, but I've been listening all day to the YouTube changes that are coming up for monetization in order to get monetized through YouTube's partner program, which this channel is, but I'm probably going to lose because the algorithm's throwing everything off. People just aren't that much into Uber content or actually trying to better themselves. Everybody just seems to be happy with where they're at. So I'm going to have to make some serious changes. And for once, I'm going to actually start listing all three of my channels in the description for all three of my channels so that I can get these things cross-posted, cross-thatched. Between the Buy or Bust product reviews channel, Tesla Rideshare channel, I'm going to have to go to work. Y'all are about to see how I go to work. Because it's not that I care about the YouTube monetization. I really don't. Right? Because it doesn't pay anything anyway, at least in the Uber space, in the niche space. I never got paid like that. A lot of people did. But a lot of people, they're not me. So, but in the Amazon space and in the product review space, that's where I'm going to have to make my mark moving forward. Because, dude, we did 3 rides for $62 today. I was out here a long time. This ain't going to fucking cut it. No, sir. All right, y'all. Peace out. See you tomorrow. Tomorrow's another day. We're going to do it again tomorrow. I ain't going nowhere yet. Maybe we'll talk more about the YouTube stuff tomorrow.